Hello, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of July 29th through August 4th. This is going to be a quick reading, so let's dive into it. I want you guys to let me know down below as well. Do you prefer when I do shorter weekly readings and more bonus readings, or longer weekly readings and not as many bonus readings? Let me know. We have the Six of Air coming out in reverse as your first card out. So there is this desire to get to more solid, stable ground. I'm seeing here like having more time to yourself, having more pay, having more just, I don't know, stability in relationships, in life, and finances. We have the Ace of Air in reverse, waiting for this big news to come through, waiting for this new direction, waiting for this change. You know, it feels like a lot of waiting for news. What can you do? Like, what inspired actions can you take that will lead you to the changes that you want to see? Sometimes it's out of your control. For example, if you're waiting for a raise in your job and you've already talked to your boss, you've already asked about it, there's nothing else you could do. At that point, like, I would consider, should I start applying to other jobs and see if there's anywhere else that will pay me more for my knowledge, my expertise, my experience? We have Strength in reverse. Yeah, there may be a resistance to this sort of change, to this sort of action, because you were really hoping for it to just work out on your own, hoping for some sort of blessing to come in, waiting for communication that will give you the direction to move forward. Okay, so if this is in love, for example, this could be like waiting for someone to ask you to commit, but they're not doing it. And in that case, it's like, okay, well, have you tried talking to them? Have you tried telling them, hey, like, I really want commitment with you. How do you feel about it? And getting the truth of the situation, getting the truth of what's going on. We have the Eight of Earth coming out as your fourth card. And this shows working hard. Putting effort into this every single day. It'll look different for all of you, but for some of you, for example, it's like you're talking to someone every single day. You're nurturing their hopes, their dreams, their wishes in addition to yours. And you're wondering, like, will this lead to success? Will this lead to long-term success? Will this lead to 10 of Pentacles, which is commitment, a legacy, a home, a family with this person? And the same logic can be applied to any area of life. Like, will it be worth it? Maybe you are putting a lot of hours into a job, working hard, learning as much as you can at that job. And you find yourself wondering, like, is it going to be worth it? Like, is this going to be an actual long-term career that pays very well? Or am I going to be sort of always stuck with a little bit less than what I need and what I want? Fascinating thoughts and feelings and questions. Is it worth it? We have the World card coming out, and to me, this card often represents a time where we're ending one cycle. It's like we've learned everything we could from one position, from one label on our relationship, from one hobby or interest or passion, career. And we're ready to take on the next step. Like, you feel beyond ready. Like, I'm ready for this commitment. I'm ready for this promotion. I'm ready for this increased amount of money or commitment or love or attention, whatever. You feel very ready for it. Ready to take the next step. Ready to take this leap of faith. For some of you, if you're in a long-term relationship, for example, you may be at a point where it's like you're ready to, I don't know, make some sort of change in the relationship. Maybe start a family. Maybe move in with each other if you haven't been with each other for a long time. Maybe you feel ready for marriage. Maybe you could go in a completely different direction. Maybe you're ready to start traveling more with this person. Maybe you're ready to open up the relationship. You know what I mean? This could be so different for so many different people. But I feel this desire, this readiness, this capability within you. And for some reason, it's attached to this sense of waiting for either the other person to be ready, or waiting for your job to be ready, waiting for, outside sources to be ready. And I feel like it's stirring up this thought within yourself of like, will they ever be ready? Will I always be left waiting? We have the 7 of Earth coming out. Yeah, and this is that frustration of like, man, I'm just so ready for the next step. Oh my gosh. Scorpio, one piece of advice I would give you with Strength coming out in reverse is to really like have an open, honest, authentic conversation. Like really vulnerable, really honest. Or, if you've already had that and nothing's changed, maybe have that conversation again. And if still nothing changes, then it's time to start looking elsewhere, I think. Looking into your other options. Looking towards people or new jobs that are ready to take you to the next step that you deserve, that you're desiring, that you're wanting. Very fascinating. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs this week to get the fullest overview of the week ahead, because there's certainly more to your week than just this situation. Like this video, comment how it resonates down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.